Welcome to Webb City Cardinals Baseball on KNEO 91.7 FM with live audio and video online at kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the Webb City Cardinals. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
To you from Joplin High School as the Webb City Cardinals and the Joplin Eagles set to do battle here this afternoon and evening. Scott Boudreau here along with my friend Tim Workman. Luke Taylor back at our studios as the Cardinals get set for another COC matchup against their rival, the Joplin Eagles. And if you hear a little wind in the mic this afternoon, it's real. The wind's blowing strong out of the south-southwest this afternoon. In fact, blowing straight out towards center field. And, Tim, we may see some dingers here. If someone gets one up in the air, it'll ride this wind.
It's going to take off like a rocket. That wind is just blasting out there. The flag just stiff as can be.
Well, it looks like right now about 17-mile-an-hour wind, but a beautiful day for baseball. 82 degrees, maybe the warmest baseball game the Cardinals will play so far this year. They come off a weekend where they went 1-1, and Tim, you saw both those ball games. What'd you observe seeing those games over the weekend?
Well, the first game, Battle came in and had a 6-run fourth inning, and they got away with a 7-5 win. And that was one of those games I think the 10 o'clock start, as much as anything, probably affected us. There were just some early game problems there where we didn't score a run or two when we had the opportunity. Took a game off as Battle and Park Hill took on each other, and then Park Hill, we came out a little more focused and scored, I think, once in the first, but then had a 5-run third inning where the big hit there was Shadrach Salazar with a 2-run triple that he sent out to the right field wall. He and Andrew Young and Sean Hunt each had 2 hits on that game, with Hunt, Salazar, and Mason Williams each driving in a pair of runs. And Peyton Marshall got the start that game and went 5 1/3 and got the win.
Well, I just talked to Peyton Marshall, who's going to get the start again today for the Cardinals. Our Cardinals countdown to first pitch is brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. We'll go ahead and take our first break here. Back here in 3 minutes. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Getting to heaven isn't just about putting enough good on one side of the scale to balance the bad on the other. It's about fulfilling a death penalty, the one we deserve for our rebellion against God. None of the great moralities or great religions can pay the death penalty for our sin. Only Jesus Christ's death on the cross can do that. You have to look to Him as the only one who can save you. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM. That's 888-NEED-HIM.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Body and Soul Transformation, located at 1703 Falcon Suite C in Webb City, is a 10,000 square foot, 24-hour fitness center and specialized personal training facility. They offer a variety of group fitness classes. They now accept silver sneakers and have classes for seniors. They also hold kids and youth events. They have something to offer everyone in the family and even have a kids zone for busy parents. Body and Soul Transformation in Webb City, 417-553-0757 or online at bodysoultransformation.com.
Proud to support the Cardinals and serve the Webb City and surrounding areas is Madison Pet Clinic. Located at 1631 South Madison in Webb City, they specialize in pet surgery, wellness exams, and vaccinations. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5:30 and Saturday 8 to noon. Madison Pet Clinic is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. 673-2455 or online at madisonpetclinic.com. Go Cardinals!
And welcome back to Joplin High School as the Eagles set to host your Webb City Cardinals for a COC matchup here this afternoon and evening. The Cardinals come in with a 6-1 COC mark and take it on an Eagles team with a 1-5 conference record. Joplin 7-17 overall. The Webb City Cardinals 18-7 overall. Over the weekend, Joplin split a pair of games at home, knocking off Smithville 8-7, then dropping a decision to Marshfield 9-3, a team that the Cardinals will see this weekend at 1 o'clock on Saturday at home. And so Cardinals looking to continue their winning ways in the COC, Tim, and they've been playing some good baseball throughout this season, but they've been getting good pitching, solid hitting, and I liked your stat. You talk a little bit about the 5-run rule, and when the Cardinals put up 5 runs overall or more, their record's 14-2. The Cardinals allow 5 or more, they're 5-7. But here's what I really like. Let's get in a shootout. Both teams scoring more than 5, and the Cardinals are 3-1. So they've been able to kind of handle some of those games where nobody pitching well, but they've maintained their moxie, and we saw that a few weeks ago in a comeback win in an 8th inning victory where they put up 8 to win it, and we've seen that throughout the season from these guys.
Yeah, it goes clear back to game 1 when we actually went into the 9th inning, I think, and had to score, I believe it was 5 or 6 runs that inning, went down at Arkansas to come out with that win. We were discussing Saturday as we watched those 2 games that, you know, they're kind of a different team now a little bit. They started off scoring lots of runs, and then here lately, as they face better pitching, their pitching has now settled in. Beverlin has been on top of his game the last couple of starts. Fletcher may allow a couple more hits than Beverlin, but he scatters them around and limits the offense of the opponent. So now we're able to win a 3-2 ball game, as well as that 14-2. So,
well, we'll go ahead and take another time out here and come back with our keys to winning and our starting lineups. Back here with more Cardinals Countdown to First Pitch. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
For a long time in my life, I thought the Bible was for someone else and it didn't really apply to me. Boy, was I ever wrong. Everything in my life that had been difficult or defective had been because of me. And when I finally turned my life over to Jesus Christ and accepted Him as my Savior, that's when I began to experience a new life. If you want to speak to someone about beginning a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, call 888-NEED-HIM. 888-NEED-HIM.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Hu Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Hu Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Hu Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Welcome back to Joplin High School on the campus here, and beautiful day for baseball, 82 degrees as the Webb City Cardinals and the Joplin Eagles set to do battle. And Tim, before we get to our starting lineups, let's talk about some keys to winning, brought to you by Missouri Southern State University. Qualifying first-time freshmen are eligible to receive up to $20,000 in scholarships automatically at Missouri Southern State University. Learn more at mssu.edu/MosoMerit and apply today. How about a couple of keys for us, Tim?
Well, if you look at Joplin, they're struggling as they're coming in here. They've dropped 15 of their last 19. And so I think to get off to a fast start and not allow them any chance to get any confidence in this and just get on them early. And then, at that point now, we just need to put the ball in play. We struggled just a little bit on Saturday in game one with some hitting. Started getting bats coming back on Saturday, but it'd be nice to get the offense rolling and get maybe a double-digit output today.
And while the coaches, Kyle Wolf for the Joplin Eagles and Andrew Donig for the Webb City Cardinals at home plate meeting with the umpires, let's go ahead and get you the starting lineups as well, Tim. You've got them there.
First for Joplin, they're going to start off with Lane Royal in left field. Batting second will be the second baseman, Peyton Swinson. The center fielder, Cole Lawrence, will bat third. Pitching today will be Brock Waghorn. Batting fifth will be the third baseman, David Bend. The designated hitter, Cutler Schwarting, will bat next. The catcher, Dominic Leesman, will bat seventh. The right fielder, Braxton Golf, will bat eighth, and at shortstop will be Caden Shoemaker. Their first baseman today will be Garrett Howard.
And go ahead and give us the Webb City Cardinals there while you're at it.
Then for the Cardinals, you're going to start off with center fielder Andrew Young batting first. Mason Williams, the catcher, will bat second. Sean Hunt will bat third. Designated hitter today, Christian Brock, will bat fourth. The right fielder, Shadrach Salazar, will bat fifth. Brett Korth will play left field this afternoon and bat sixth. Hunter Scholl will bat seventh and play third base. Cohen Epler will play short and bat eighth. Sam Weller will play second base and bat ninth. And pitching this afternoon will be Peyton Marshall. There's one glaring omission there that we might just go ahead and get out of the way, and that is Drew Vonderhaar is going to be set down for a little while as he had a little arm trouble on Saturday, so we hope it doesn't take too long, but he's going to get the day off today. and so he won't be in the lineup.
And Korth out there in left field, capable defensive replacement for him. They move Brock up in the lineup to that fourth position. Everybody else just has to adjust. We'll go ahead and take our final timeout here and come back with first pitch. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Churches everywhere preach that heaven and hell are real, and that a relationship with Jesus Christ is the only way to get to heaven.
When you hear such a message, you can do one of two things.
Billy Graham.
First, you can reject it, laugh it off, take it lightly, or you can weigh the facts, heed the warning, and gauge your life and actions accordingly, and repent of your sins, and turn to Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior.
So what does repent of your sins mean? It means you're sorry for the sins that you've committed, and you ask the Lord to help you stop sinning.
It is never too late to repent, never too late to turn to Christ. All the way through the scriptures, it teaches that God is a God of love, forgiveness, and mercy.
And He wants you to know all three. Someone is ready to talk with you right now when you call 888-388-2683. That's 888-388-2683. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Huhat Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Huhat Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Huhat's mouth-watering signature sauces. Huhat Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin. More information online at huhat.com.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City. 417-673-7272 or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals! Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
Welcome back to Joplin High School, home of the Joplin Eagles, as the Webb City Cardinals set to take on the Joplin Eagles here this afternoon and evening. Our countdown to first pitch has been brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Huhat Mongolian Grill. And the starting pitcher for the Eagles, Waghorn, taking his final warm-up tosses. The Cardinals will send Andrew Young, Mason Williams, and Sean Hunt to the plate to start this ball game. And on a beautiful 82-degree day here with winds blowing out of the south-southwest, 17 miles an hour and gusting. Still a great day for baseball here. The Cardinals looking to get that 19th win of the season. More importantly, the 7th win in the COC with just the one loss. And that set up a showdown. And here's the first pitch coming from Waghorn. And Young takes a strike over the outside corner.
Sponsors today include Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, and Snodgrass Collision Center.
Next pitch, fouled straight back by Young, left-handed batter, right-handed pitching Waghorn.
Cardinals dressed in the red tops and white pants today. Eagles all white.
And the next one, a chopper to second. Up with it quickly, Swenson over to Howard at first. And the Cardinals have their first out of the inning, and that'll bring Mason Williams, the Cardinals catcher, to the plate.
Yeah, a win today, and if Willard maintains what they would have, it would set up an opportunity for us to capture at least a share of the COC when we get them at home on Thursday, weather permitting.
Mason Williams, right-handed batter, and has really come on here the latter half of the season, and he sees the first pitch and smacks it into left center field, and it'll be a long single for Mason Williams, but he saw a pitch in his eyes, looked like a off-speed pitch. He just took the bat and went with it.
Yeah, nice piece hitting there, just went right with the pitch into a little bit of right center there, and he gets the first hit of the day there for the Cardinals.
They'll send Brody Eggleston in to run for Williams and bring Sean Hunt to the plate. Cardinals with a man aboard here in the first and one out. The pitch from Waghorn. Hunt check swing past the pitcher. Second baseman trying to get there, and he will for the out. Nearly a little excuse me single for Hunt, but Eggleston advances to second on the play, but Cardinals have 2 outs.
Yeah, he meant to check his swing, but he got too close to it and just dribbled it out there. That would have been a nice little drag bunt from a lefty, but from the right side, they were able to get him by a step.
That'll bring Christian Brock to the plate, batting cleanup here this afternoon. A chance for an RBI with Eggleston down there at second. The first pitch is a ball.
Number 34, Christian Brock. Brody Eggleston, courtesy runner at first base.
And the next pitch is a strike over the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Short lead by Eggleston at second. The second baseman and shortstop crowding him, but he gets back in there on the throw from Waghorn back. Cardinals pretty free on the bases at times, Tim. They've shown great patience, I think, on the base pass, but they've also been aggressive, which helped them score a lot of runs this year. There goes Eggleston. The throw to third. Not in time. It goes into left field, and Eggleston will score, and the Cardinals lead at 1-0, and that's exactly why you put your speed in motion.
Just exactly what you said there, putting a little pressure on the defense and was able to force a bad throw there on the catcher and get the first run on the board.
It's a tough throw anyway with the right-handed batting Brock up there. Kind of blinds you at first, but Brock will continue his at bat. The Cardinals lead at 1-0. The pitch gets away from the catcher. He'll pick up a new baseball as Leisman gets it from the home plate umpire. Always good to capitalize on that first hit, as Williams had. And there's a strike over the outside corner. We'll go full count now, 3-2. Christian Brock wasn't quite sure. He knows he's got to protect the plate here. The 3-2 pitch coming. And he pops this one foul just behind us. Our camera just a little off center this afternoon, but we're protecting the camera and all the equipment here from these wicked southwest winds.
Yeah, it's a blowing.
Here's the 3-2 pitch again. This one into left center field. Going, and gone.
He rode that one out of here.
Christian Brock with a solo home run. I said I thought the wind would help, but he got a fat pitch that time as well, Tim, and got it right up where he wanted it. Able to get all his muscle on it and goes over the fence in left center field, and the Cardinals lead at 2-0.
Well, just like we talked about in our keys to winning, we needed to get on them early, and even with 2 outs, we were able to get a couple of runs on the board here. So let's see what Salazar can keep this moving.
Shad Salazar comes in. Had a nice hitting day on Saturday. Very comfortable at the plate. Right-handed batter, and Wagman delivers. It's a ball high. Wagman has his sign. 1-0 pitch coming. It's outside, 2-0. After seeing that home run from Brock, trying to stay out of the sweet spot of these Cardinal bats right now. Salazar can afford to look pitch and location here. 2-0 pitch coming. A curveball in there for strike one.
Yeah, Waghorn didn't want to give in on that, so he threw him a little spinner and caught the top half of the zone.
Gets right back in there, does Salazar. Awaits the 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. This one skied in the infield. Shortstop coming in, calling everybody off. And Shoemaker has it for the third out. The Cardinals do some damage here in the first. They lead at 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Webb City Florist and Greenhouse, 1001 South Jefferson in Webb City, is a backer of Cardinal Athletics. Serving the Webb City, Joplin, and surrounding areas, Webb City Florist and Greenhouse offers flower bouquets for all occasions, including anniversaries, birthdays, and funerals. Open Monday through Saturday. For more information, their phone number is 417-673-3780 or online at webcityflorist.com.
Welcome back to Joplin High School. Cardinals. Peyton Marshall takes the mound. Royal at the plate for the Eagles. And he fouls the pitch straight back.
Counts now 0-2.
0-2 on Royal, the left fielder. It'll be Royal, Swenson, and Lawrence for the Eagles. There's a curveball picked up on the ground by Epler. It's short and guns it over to Sean Hunt for the out. Nice job there, Epler covering the ground, and boy, he's just got a smooth delivery once he gets a hold of the baseball.
Yeah, that was a good play. Watching the games on Saturday, that we saw several shortstops make some outstanding plays.
Peyton Swenson, the second baseman for the Eagles, now bats. Right-hander against the righty Marshall, the Cardinal starter. Takes a ball outside. Or did he call that a strike? He called it a strike. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside. Williams, the Cardinals catcher, reaching to his right that time. The 1-1 pitch. Little nubber right at Sam Weller. And he has it for the out. Boy, he jammed him that time.
Yeah, not much on that. Just a little humpback liner there to Weller. Sponsors today include Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, Brock Sheet Metal, and Dairy Queen of Webb City. Express RX in Webb City, Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Meyer CPA, and Crowder College.
Cole Lawrence, the center fielder for the Eagles, bats third and takes a pitch and chops it to third. Shull with a quick throw, and Hunt with the stretch for the third out. And the Cardinals set down the Eagles in order at the end of one. It's your Webb City Cardinals 2, the Joplin Eagles nothing. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Webb City Sports is sponsored by Nick Myers, certified public accountant, located in Webb City at 2nd and Main, next door to City Hall, offering tax preparation and planning for personal and business taxes. Plus, they offer bookkeeping services and QuickBooks setup and training services. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nick Myers CPA at 2nd and Main in Webb City, with offices also in Joplin and Anderson. More information online at nickmyerscpa.com or 417-673-4200.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Joplin High School. The Cardinals lead at 2-0 as they bat here in the top of the second.
Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945 and is located at 108 North Main in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, 417-673-1242.
It'll be Korth, Schull, and Epler to lead things off here. And
first pitch swinging.
Korth flies out to center field, and that'll bring in Hunter Schull, the third baseman. Made a nice play in the bottom of that first inning.
Yeah, charged that ball well. Quick hands got the release across to first in time.
And he takes a strike. Coach Jonig telling us a couple of games ago, Tim, that Schull's one of these guys, wherever he plays next, he may not go to the highest level, but one of these days he's going to be in a coaching box. And he takes a curveball right in the left shoulder, and he'll trot down to first base on the hit by pitch here. And you'll take that walk down to first on a soft curve over a fastball any day.
You betcha. You betcha.
That'll bring in Cohen Epler.
Sponsors include ProLube Tire and Auto Center, Madison Pet Clinic, Baker Davis Roderick CPAs, the Big Nickel Sub Shop Deli in Webb City, and the Roderick Insurance Agency.
Epler looks at the code book there as Coach Andrew Donig relayed the signs. We'll see if Schull wants to run or they want to sacrifice. Pitch is outside, 1-0 from Wagman, the Eagles pitcher.
Schull had a nice little secondary lead there. Let's see if he's in the mood to take off on this next offering.
He's just inside the cutout with his right foot. And there he goes. The pitch is
down low for a ball.
Looks like a ball, and it came out of the hands of the catcher as he started to stand up to throw it. I think Schull had that one stolen. He got a good jump.
Oh, yes, he did.
And once again, the Cardinals put the running game in motion, down scoring position, Hunter Schull, and now you can ask Epler to do just about anything, just get a pitch to hit. Here's a pitch from Wagman, swing and a miss, took something off that. And it's 2-1 on Cohen Epler, Cardinals shortstop. Cardinals lead 2-0 here in the top of the second. And a whirl around throw back to the shortstop, but Hunter Schull wise and was back in easily, standing up. Don't want to get caught off base. He's got a nice little 12-foot lead. Here's the pitch to Epler in the dirt. Nice stop that time by Leisman, the catcher for the Eagles.
How to run the count now to 3 balls and 1 strike.
Epler can get choosy right now with a 3-1 count. Coach Donig. There's a pitch high for ball 4, and Cardinals have 2 aboard here with no outs in the top of the second, or 1 out rather, in the top of the second.
Now batting the second baseman, number 8.
So now we're at the bottom of the lineup. If Weller can do something here and roll it back over the top, we might be able to turn this into a bigger inning than just 1.
Sam Weller, the left-handed batter, second baseman for the Cardinals, can handle the bat a little bit, and there's a swing and a miss. Cardinals been known to put the double steal on.
I thought maybe you had talked that stolen base run score into fruition. I was going to give him a base hit on that when he steps up there, but he got a little work to do here down 0-1.
Weller adjusts the batting helmet, gets back in there. Wagman ready out of the stretch. And the 0-1 pitch. There go the runners. A throw down to third. And safe as the ball gets away from Ben, the third baseman. Once again, the Cardinals do execute the double steal. Thought the throw was going to beat him, Tim.
I say a good throw might have had him, but the catcher, I think, is a little leery of firing. That time he didn't look like he threw it with everything he had to make sure he got it there. But third baseman just couldn't hang on.
Now Weller knows he just needs to put one in play on the right side. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. He's got to be thinking, let me hit it in the hole to second or
he just
somehow put it in play. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3. He fooled him on a curveball.
Yeah, I kind of locked him up there. He wasn't. He thought about it, but it was too late.
Now 2 outs, and the leadoff man, Andrew Young, coming to the plate. He's got a chance for 2-out RBI. Cardinals did their damage in the first inning with 2 outs on the solo home run by Brock. There's a grounder to second. Up with it. And Swenson over to Howard for the 3rd out. The Cardinals leave 2 at the end of 1.5. It's the Cardinals 2, the Joplin Eagles nothing. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Hoo-Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin. More information online at hoohot.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Welcome back to Joplin High School as Brock Waghorn, the Eagles pitcher, set to do battle with Peyton Marshall, the Cardinals pitcher. He fouls off the first pitch. He's down in the count 0-1. Marshall has his sign, brings it home. It's low and outside. I talked to Peyton before the game, Tim. I said, what was working for you Saturday? He said, well, a fastball was all about location, and then thought his slider worked well. There's a fastball. And got him for strike 2. Here comes the next one. It's high. But he talked about his slider really being that sweeper type that's tough for the righties and, of course, dives in on the lefties. Here's the next pitch. There's the slider. And got a full count, 3-2.
He only gave up 5 hits on the day and 2 runs. Walked 1, struck out 2.
And there's a pitch high for ball 4. So Marshall loses that battle. And the Eagles have their first base runner of the afternoon. That'll bring in Ben, the third baseman.
Snodgrass Collision Center is honored to serve the area and support our local schools located at 1604 East 4th Street in Joplin. Specializes in complete body and frame repair, 4-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in tonight's game.
Marshall out of the stretch. They hold the runner. And the first pitch is a strike to Ben, the sophomore third baseman. Coach Kyle Wolf looking over at first. Don't know if you want to run on Mason Williams. There's a throw by Marshall, and that was a nice quick move. About had him.
Yes, he did. Cardinals worked a first and second back pick to perfection on Saturday and was able to steal an out there.
Here comes the pitch, a bluff and a throw back behind him. And Sean Hunt with a quick tag nearly had Waghorn again. Cardinals making sure they keep the runner close.
Yeah, you don't typically think your cleanup hitter has a lot of speed, but he might. They've got Scholl's way in here at third, expecting the bunt.
There's showing bunt, now swinging away in the hole. Weller gets a glove on it. He'll go to first and not in time. I thought he had time maybe to still get the guy at second, but the runner had crossed his face, and you thought maybe he could still deliver it.
Yeah, and that he went to backhand and it just popped right out of his glove.
Yeah, it was a hard hit ball. Probably Weller would tell you he should have had it, but the Eagles have 2 men aboard here to start their second inning, and that'll bring in Schwarting, the DH.
Now we got Hunt up in front of the bag, expecting a bunt again.
And Hunter Scholl in at third wants to go talk to Peyton Marshall.
The Sub Shop Deli in Webb City has been serving the Webb City area for 42 years. Located at 328 South Hall in Webb City, the Sub Shop Deli offers menu items including a variety of subs, salads, and party trays. For call and ordering, the phone number is 673-8946.
See what kind of defensive posture the Cardinals want to have. They need an out right now with Eagles getting the first 2 aboard here in the bottom of the second. There's a swing and a miss on a good pitch to Schwarting, the DH.
And I'm going to guess Hunt's glad he didn't make contact because he's 15 feet in front of the bag right now.
He's going to put his big body in front of it if he has to. Now Schwarting showing bunt. They creep in at first again with Hunt, and a pitch is down and low.
That moves the count to 1-1, I believe.
Kyle Wolf giving the signals, and Schwarting checking the Eagles code book there, and now puts it back in his pocket, ready for the next one from Marshall. Cardinals lead 2-0, bottom of the second, 2 Eagles aboard, and the pitch is outside. It's 2-1. Marshall trying to stay stubbornly away from the middle of the zone, and then also leery of the bunt being on and off so far in this at-bat, Tim.
Yeah. He's ready. He's set again.
See if they keep the sacrifice on. 2-1 pitch, guide foul down the right field line, not a play.
Now with 2 strikes, Hunt will back up to his routine depth there. Middle infield to go back to double play depth.
You like the chances here if Marshall can keep the ball low and induce a ground ball. Try to get that double play. Even with the bag is Scholl at third. Here comes the 2-2. A little number to third. Over to first. The only play Scholl had, and the equivalent of a bunt really there, although that was not a pure sacrifice. They advanced the 2 runners and first out of the inning. And Scholl did the right thing there. You got to take the sure out.
Yeah, it wasn't hit hard enough at all. So he basically got a bunt on 2 strikes when he wasn't trying to. But now the Cardinals have to work around runners at second and third and only 1 out here. to the number 7 hitter in the Eagle lineup.
And that's Dom Leisman, the junior catcher. He swings and misses the fastball from Marshall.
Took a mighty cut at that one.
Well, they saw how the ball flew on the home run by Christian Brock in the top of the first. Cardinals lead at 2-0, but 2 men aboard here for the Eagles with 1 out. And the pitch from Marshall is a strike over the outside corner. A good pitch there. Down the count now 0-2 is Leisman, the catcher.
You look at the outfield, we got Korth in left, Young in center, Salazar in right. Young's kind of creeped in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd play that shallow with this wind blowing towards me. But he's got the speed to catch up to a lot of fly balls.
He will track one down.
A long look from Marshall. Now brings it home. And a good save there by Williams. He saved a run, Tim.
Yeah. Marshall tried to bury that one and just got over the top of it too much. And Williams, pretty quick reflexes back here to bounce out and not keep that one from skipping past him.
1-2 now on Leisman, the catcher. And he chops at that one, but it's fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. Marshall trying to throw a variety of pitches here to keep these Eagles off balance. They've walked the first batter, and there's a curveball that doesn't quite stay low enough, and it's 2-2.
I left that one upstairs a little bit. On a day like today, you sure don't want to hang a curveball.
Yeah, I like the idea, but you sure didn't want to hang it. Now the 2-2 pitch. Let's see if he comes after him with a fastball here. Leisman calls time, but the umpire didn't grant it, and the ball thrown inside by Marshall. I don't know if he was fooled by the time call or not, but it's a hit by pitch, and the bases are now loaded with 1 out here. Mason Williams will go out and talk to his pitcher.
Webb City Florist and Greenhouse, 1001 South Jefferson in Webb City, is a backer of Cardinal Athletics. Serving the Webb City, Joplin, and surrounding areas, Webb City Florist and Greenhouse offers flower bouquets for all occasions, open Monday through Saturday. For more information, their phone number is 417-673-3780 or online at webcityflorist.com. Since 1985, the Brock Sheet Metal has been serving Webb City and the surrounding area, offering repair and replacement of all types of heat and air systems. Owned by Daryl and Karen Brock, Brock Sheet Metal, 417-673-2611, a backer of the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO. And you can download the KNEO iPhone or Android app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club, as Coach Luber has made his way out to have a few words here with Marshall.
You can tell he's just giving him some tips, and as much as people might think you're talking technique in this situation, you're really just trying to encourage the pitcher to get back to the fundamentals, get back to the basics, throw the pitches how they're called and where they're called, and just keep hitting your target there in the catcher's mitt of Mason Williams. Bases loaded here with 1 out in the bottom of the second. Cardinals leading 2-0, but the Eagles threatening here as Goff comes to the plate. 8th man in the order. This one skied into short left field. Coming up is Korth. The throw halfway home, and they bluffed there, and good job by Korth seeing that ball all the way. And it's great when you see that execution by the pitcher right after that visit to the mound, Tim. How many times you see that?
Yeah, and sometimes it's probably just as much to control his breathing, give him a little chance to catch his breath and refocus. I'm surprised they didn't try to run on that with the wind blowing in his face. Waghorn probably is looking back thinking he probably should have forced that a little bit. But we got 2 outs now in the number 9 hitter.
Shoemaker, the batter.
Another nice stop there by Williams on a curveball that skips up to the plate.
Yeah, he's certainly having his challenges here in the early going. Shortstop Caden Shoemaker at the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And there's a ball outside. It's 2-0 to Shoemaker. Don't want to walk this guy and get back to the top of the lineup who went down in order, but you know they're dying to get another chance at Mr. Marshall. Out of the stretch, here comes the 2-0 pitch. It's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, you definitely want to go at him and make him earn something.
Just trust your defense right now. Some Cardinal pitchers warming up in the bullpen. We mentioned Marshall went 5 1/3 Saturday. A little chopper at Weller. He'll go to Hunt, and the Cardinals get out of the inning unscathed and maintain their 2-0 lead. We go to the top of the 3rd. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and the KNEO Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
Top of the 3rd inning here, Joplin High School. The Webb City Cardinals lead the Joplin Eagles 2-0 here to bring you the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. My friend Tim Workman.
Mason Williams will step in there to lead off the Cardinal half of the 3rd. He singled to center. First pitch swinging his first time up there, and Eggleston, of course, came in to run for him and scored the first Cardinal run. First pitch he sees stays upstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, talk about a great combo. Williams got the hit, Eggleston got the stolen base, and came home on the error.
The windup by Waghorn, and the pitch will miss, and the count's now 2-0. So Williams showing some patience this at bat as Waghorn steps back up on the mound and deals the 2-0 offering outside for ball 3.
Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Burple Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, Snodgrass Collision Center, sponsors of this ball game.
The 3-0 pitch from Waghorn is going to miss down low, and Williams is going to draw a 4-pitch walk, and he's going to trot down to first, and then right behind him is Brody coming down and saying, okay, I think I can take it from here.
Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, Who Hot Mongolian Grill, Price Family Insurance and Financial Services, Big Nickel, Sub Shop Deli in Webb City, and Roderick Insurance Agency.
Sean Hunt, Cardinal first baseman, steps in there, grounded out to second his first time up as he faces Waghorn here as he goes into the stretch. Eggleston with a nice little lead off of first. First pitch to Hunt, up and away for ball 1.
Our sponsors include Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, Rock Sheep Metal, Dairy Queen of Webb City.
Waghorn peers in, has a sign, gives a little look over to Eggleston. And the 1-0 pitch. Off goes Eggleston. That pitch is going to be a called strike, and Eggleston has stolen second base ahead of the throw and now is in scoring position and a 1-1 count on Hunt.
They've made up their mind they're going to run on the catcher Leisman, and Eggleston had that one measured well. Also did a good job sliding to the outside of the bag.
The 1-1 pitch to Hunt is going to be flied into right field. Golf coming. It's going to drop in front of him. Now it's going to bounce over his head. Eggleston had to hold up to see if he was going to be caught. They're going to go ahead and try to score him as the right fielder had trouble picking that up. And Hunt is going to end up with a single, and we'll have to give the right fielder an error for not being able to pick it up cleanly. But the Cardinals are going to pick up their third run as Eggleston motored on in.
That was an all-or-nothing play by the right fielder, and I've been in that position plenty of times. I've always felt like you got to just be aggressive and come as hard as you can for as long as you can. And if you think you're not going to get there, you smother it late. But looked like he tried to let it hop once he realized he wasn't going to catch it. This one skied.
Third baseman off his glove and falls harmlessly for strike one as Brock was first pitch swinging.
Christian Brock hit that one as high as he did the home run earlier, but this one he was a little early on, and lucky he's back in the batter's box after the drop ball.
The Cardinals now with a 3-0 lead, batting here in the top of the third. Hunt in there, and the one-strike pitch to him is up and in for ball one.
Express RX at Webb City, Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Myers CPA, Crowder College, ProLube Tire and Auto Center, Madison Pet Clinic, Baker Davis Roderick CPAs also sponsoring this ball game.
The 1-1 pitch will miss outside for ball two. So Hunt now maybe gets a pitch to his liking as Hunt leads off from second. Grounded one hopper down to third, up with its bend across in time to get Brock, and Hunt will have to remain at second base.
Brock couldn't quite get a hold of that one like he wanted to. Looked like an off-speed pitch.
Here comes Salazar. He popped up to short his first time as the top of the first came to an end. Had a good swing on one, but just got under it too much. Here he is to face Waghorn for the second time. And first pitch he sees, a curveball that's going to hit him right between the 1 and the 7, and he's going to be aboard.
We'll tell you that since 1985, Brock Sheet Metal has been serving Webb City and the surrounding areas, offering repair and replacement of all types of heat and air systems. Owned by Darrell and Karen Brock, Brock Sheet Metal, 417-673-2611, a backer of the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO.
Brett Korth flied out, leading off the second, up there now with two aboard and only one out. First pitch he sees there will miss upstairs for ball one.
And if you joined us late, Drew Vandahar taking a game off, looking to see if the injury that he sustained Saturday
popped up in the air.
More serious, but Korth will fly this one. Center fielder comes down with it, but just to finish that thought, we saw Drew with a a glove on, not as normal. He was throwing left-handed this afternoon. He wanted to be around the action. You can appreciate that as key as he's been to this ball club, and we hope that whatever he's able to get treatment-wise, and hope the doctors are able to help him out along those lines.
Here's Scholl, hit by pitches first time. Cues that off the end of the bat foul. If you're watching at home, we apologize for the bar that runs right across the middle of the infield, but we can't get our camera any higher with the wind. It would get a little top heavy, and the next thing you know, you're watching the concrete down below. So the 0-1 pitch here to Scholl is going to be on the outside corner for a strike.
And that wind you feel blowing through our microphones is only increased, if anything, 17 to 25 miles an hour out of the south-southwest.
The 0-2 pitch, fouled straight back on an off-speed pitch, and Scholl stays alive.
You know, it could be a lot worse, Tim. It could be 45 degrees with a 25-mile-an-hour south wind sitting down outside here. We'd be in fur coats.
Yeah, we'll take the wind with the temperature at this point. That pitch bounced out towards Bend. He's going to pick it up on one hop. And they're saying in time.
Oh, boy. I think Cardinals have a beef on that one. Coach Snow not agreeing. Coach Donig not agreeing. But clearly always have to defer to the umpires.
And they confirm it's an out. So that'll bring the top of the third to a close. The Cardinals come up with one after 2.5 innings. They lead the Joplin Eagles 3-0. You're watching Cardinal Baseball, listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Okay.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
And back here to the bottom of the third, as Marshall will plunk Royal with the first pitch of the inning. And so the Eagles immediately have a runner on as the #2 hitter, Swinson, will come to the plate. He popped out to second his first time up.
Yeah. Peyton put the first man on, and the Eagles eventually loaded the bases before Marshall was able to get out of it to end the second, but not the way you want to start this one with the top of the lineup coming through here.
Royal with a nice lead over there at first. Marshall's next pitch is a strike over at the knees, and now he's got Swinson down 0-1. Marshall back up on the mound, gives a look over at Royal, and delivers first. He's going to throw it over to first and drive Royal back into the bag. He's there safe.
Webb City Chamber of Commerce, proud to support the Cardinals, wants to wish continued success throughout the season. Webb City Chamber of Commerce, proud supporter of the Webb City School District.
0-1 pitch is low, and the count's now 1-1. So we got one on, nobody out here as we begin the bottom of the third for the Eagles. The pitch fisted out towards short. Up with it is Epler. He's going to take it himself on to Hunt in plenty of time, and pitcher's best friend, the double play, shows up, and Eagles now have 2 outs.
He's able to keep the ball low. Marshall induces the ground ball, and we'll tell you the Northwest Arkansas Naturals are at home at Arvest Ballpark Tuesday, April 30th. That's tonight through Sunday, May 5th, taking on the Wichita Wind Surge. Ticket information, go to nwnaturals.com. Proud supporter of high school baseball on KNEO.
And the first pitch to center fielder Lawrence is low for ball 1. Marshall quickly threw the windup, fouled off this time by Lawrence to the right side, now to play. And the count will even out 1-1. So Marshall, after he hit the first one, sure like that ground ball up the middle, and he's now cruising here as that next pitch is fouled straight back for strike 2.
And that grounder so close to the bag on the shortstop side, Epler able to just cruise over there and use his quick feet and solid throw to get that double play.
The 1-2 pitch here from Marshall is going to be a one-hopper backhanded there in the hole by Epler, but he's not going to have a play as he did well just to keep that on the infield. That was a nice backhanded play, but sliding to his knees, he wasn't able to get up in time. So there's an infield single off the bat of Lawrence.
And you can download the KNEO iPhone or Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club.
That'll bring up the Eagle cleanup hitter, pitcher Waghorn. He walked back in the second inning as he led off the bottom half of the second, as Mason Williams has trotted out to have a couple of words there with Marshall. And
Coach Luber or Coach Donig giving some signals to Mason Williams.
I thought Mason was done, but he turned around one more time and had one more piece of advice for Marshall. And the first pitch to Waghorn is going to be fouled back into the right for strike one. We're here in the bottom of the third here in Joplin as the Cardinals lead currently 3-0. And the 0-1 pitch to Waghorn. Fastball and strike two.
Oh, you had him guessing there and gave him the old express. Waghorn stood there and took it.
So Marshall way ahead in the count here as he faces his counterpart and steps off to get another sign. And he peers in, shakes off once. Now he's got one he likes. He's going to come set, hands held high. Now he drops him. And the 0-2 pitch fouled back into the netting. And we'll do the 0-2 pitch once again.
Came right after him one more time there. And I don't mind that approach. He's got him down in the count now and may break that slider off to the righty here.
And once again, the 0-2 pitch. Off with the pitch is Lawrence, outside for a ball, and Lawrence will end up at second base with a stolen base.
Yeah, he picked the right pitch, a breaking ball that time. Looked like the slider.
So now the Eagles do have a runner in scoring position, but there's still two outs. Marshall just needs to challenge Waghorn here and try to put him away. And the 1-2 pitch up and in as Waghorn steps backwards just a little bit, and the count evens out at 2 balls and 2 strikes as the wind continues to howl.
Well, if he thought he was going to get a fat pitch, he was disappointed there.
Coach Doning is making his way out to the mound. With Marshall pitching on Saturday, we weren't sure how long he was able to go today, and it looks at this point, well, I'm not sure. He's still talking to him. He might be trying to keep himself in the game here and finish this third inning out. Proudly supporting the Cardinals is Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches and small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick is located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, 417-782-0829 or online at www.bdrcpas.com. And we will have a pitch and change here, so let's take a 60-second break. You're watching and listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Okay, 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
on Waghorn as the final instructions from the umpire letting him know the situation. So Fletcher, now on in relief of Marshall, will face Waghorn, who still has a 2-ball and 2-strike count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Fletcher gets a sign that he likes, comes set, and misses with that for ball 3. So we have a full count here. Kind of a tough spot for Fletcher to come in with a 2-2 strike already on the batter. But that pitch he thought might have been close enough. But alas, he will throw a 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be good enough for strike 3. So Fletcher comes in and in 2 pitches gets the final out. So after 3 complete, it is Webb City 3, Joplin nothing. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us, it's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
And back here for the top of the 4th, it will be Epler, Weller, and Young for the Cardinals as they enjoy a 3-0 lead here, headed to the top of the 4th. Epler walked his first time up and had a stolen base, but was stranded in the 2nd.
Made a couple of nice plays at shortstop here this afternoon to help the Cardinals defensively. See if he can get something started here for the Cardinals offense and turn the lineup over.
First pitch missing up and in. As Waghorn peers in over his glove. Winds and deals. And once again upstairs for ball 2.
Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945. It's located at 108 North Main Street in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more for a variety of companies. For more information, call 417-673-1242 or online at RoderickInsuranceAgency.com.
Waghorn missed down and in with the ball 3, and now he misses upstairs again with ball 4, and Epler is going to draw a leadoff walk. So here comes Weller, struck out looking back in the 2nd.
Yeah, Weller came up in the 2nd with 2 men aboard, had a chance to bring a couple runs home and was caught looking. See if he can redeem here. Let's see if they want to run with Epler.
Epler with a medium-sized lead over there. He turns, squares to bunt, pulls the bat back, but he'll take a strike.
Charging from third was Ben that time. They're holding Epler at first.
Weller in there on the left side, swings the bat, waiting. Epler taking a couple of strides off of first. And Waghorn's 0-1 pitch. Off speed and missing inside, and the count evens out at 1-1. I don't know.
Donig flashing the signs to Epler and the batter Sam Weller. See if they want to get the running game going here with that 1-1 count.
Waghorn, quick throw over to first, but Epler back easily.
Waghorn and Kyle Wolf, the Eagles coach, had the same idea, thus the throw over.
1-1 the count on Weller. Waghorn delivers off with the pitch and a nice bunt there by Weller. Ben charging hard and will get him by a step at first, so the sacrifice is successful with Epler moving down to second.
Almost a hit and run that time. Weller got the bunt down. I'll tell you, it was heads-up play by the shortstop for the Eagles. He started to cover second, but with the third baseman charging the bunt, that left third base open, and if he doesn't get over to third, Epler'd be down there at third.
Young bunting for a base hit, pops it up, and the catcher with a nice diving effort just out of his reach. And that'll be strike one on Young. Young bunting for a base hit there.
Yeah, just trying to catch the Eagles on their heels there. And
as he's grounded out twice to second, once in the first, once in the second, batting here in the fourth. And the 0-1 pitch to Young. Missing upstairs, and the count's now even.
Young, a guy that just is a good leadoff guy, sees a lot of pitches and knows how to put the ball in play to get on base.
Next pitch is going to be flared down the left field line. The third baseman giving a long run and will fall just foul outside his reach. And the count's now 1-2 strikes.
Well, this is a pitcher's ballpark, Tim. We'd have to say that. A lot of foul territory down the left and right field lines and behind the plate, at home plate as well. But on a day like this with the wind whistling out of the south-southwest, and it's blowing that baseball everywhere.
The 1-2 pitch to Young is going to be slapped out to short on 2 hops up with it to Shoemaker. Across in time to Howard. And that's 2 outs here in the top of the fourth as Mason Williams will make his way up to the plate.
Well, you advance a runner, you get the runner down there at third. Never know, a pass ball, wild pitch, some kind of other occurrence may be able to score that 4th run. Cardinals looking to continually add to that 3-run lead they already have.
Williams 1 for 1 on the day, but he's been on base twice as he walked. Grounds first pitch, he sees up the middle. Shoemaker up with it. On to Howard in time, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. The Cardinals leave a runner after 3.5. It's Webb City 3, Joplin nothing. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
All right.
Thank you.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's
helpful. Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
And back here In Joplin, going to the bottom of the fourth for the Eagles, it'll be Bend, Schwarting, and Leesman as they will face Fletcher for the first time as he will begin his first full inning of work as he came in relief for Marshall and threw 2 pitches to end the third inning.
Yeah, a good start for Marshall, I think, gave the Cardinals.
Ground ball down to third, just outside the bag. Scholl picks it up for strike one.
Worked his way out of trouble there in the second inning, and I think you bring on Fletcher now and see if you can get through the ball game with him economizing his pitches.
Fly ball out to right. Back Salazar a couple of steps, and he'll haul that in for out number 1.
They got an excellent read on that one, and importantly, made sure he bent down, looked at it with those sunglasses on out there in right field, and a curling little fly ball, able to get right underneath it.
That'll bring up Schwarting, the designated hitter, and first pitch he sees is a strike.
Snodgrass Collision Center, honored to serve the area and support our local schools, located at 1604 East 4th Street, specializing in complete body and frame repair, 4-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center at 781-7774. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in tonight's game.
Schwarting looks at another pitch for a strike. Now he's down 0-2. And quickly Fletcher with the next pitch, missing outside for ball 1.
And the Sub Shop Deli in Webb City has been serving the area for 42 years. Located at 328 South Hall in Webb City, the Sub Shop Deli offers menu items including a variety of subs, salads, and party trays. For call-in ordering, dial 673-8946.
Missing with the 1-2 pitch is Fletcher, and counts now 2 balls and 2 strikes on Schwarting. Grounded out to third. His first time up. What a nice play by Scholl. The 2-2 pitch from Fletcher. Barely got a piece of it as he fouls it right at the plate and stays alive. And we'll do the 2-2 pitch once again.
That gust of 29 mile an hour is coming through right now, Tim. He fouls another one off. We'll stay at 2-2 here.
And from our vantage point, if it gets away from us, we're not getting it back until we're done with the broadcast. So we're trying to catch it as we can go. As he hits Schwarting with the pitch. And Schwarting will be on at first.
Well, that's the third hit batsman, I think, by the Cardinals this afternoon. Peyton Marshall hit a couple. Now Fletcher hits one.
Number 23, Dominic Leeson.
I got to believe it's a challenge for the pitcher with that wind blowing at them. Maintain your balance and
then trying to drive a fastball through it. The first pitch to Leesman's outside for ball 1.
Proudly supporting the Cardinals, Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches, small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick, located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, dial 417-782-0829 or bdrcpas.com.
Download for ball 2. As Leesman's now in front, 2-0. Fletcher comes set, and swinging over the top of that on a strike down and in was Leesman, and the count's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Schwarting on down there at first. 1 out as the Eagles bat here in the bottom of the 4th. That pitch is fouled back in the netting, and the count's going to even out at 2-2.
The Northwest Arkansas Naturals are at home at Arvest Ballpark Tuesday, April 30th through Sunday, May the 5th, taking on the Wichita Wind Surge. For ticket information, go to nwnaturals.com, a proud supporter of high school baseball on KNEO.
2-2 offering. Over but low, and the count's now full.
Fletcher staying stubborn with his location there, not trying to offer one that's easy to hit.
Takes a moment to compose himself. Back up on the mound. 3 runs on 3 hits for the Cardinals. No runs on 1 hit for the Eagles. as he's going to miss with ball 4, and now the Eagles have 2 on with only 1 out here in the 4th inning. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Goff, who flied to left his first time up. Mason Williams out for a quick word of encouragement to Fletcher.
Yeah, I was asking about where that ball was. Good communication, home plate umpire with the Cardinals bench, at least saying, hey, that one was low. I know the location might have been okay, but it was low. At least have an understanding of what adjustments you need to make.
Fletcher set, and the first pitch to Goff. Missing for ball 1. He's kind of all around the plate right now. He's not getting it close enough for the umpire to help him out a little bit. And the 1-0 pitch from Fletcher. Big swing and a miss there by Goff, and the count's now 1-1.
Yeah, he took something off that one. Maybe in its change, and a nice job locating it.
Schwarting at second, Leesman at first. Goff with the 1-1 count. And that pitch had him leaning back a little bit, but it caught enough of the plate for a strike, and now Fletcher's ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he says, if I can't get the low pitch, let me try that letter high pitch. Got one there.
Fletcher now set. The 1-2 pitch to Goff is going to be drilled into right field for a base hit. Up with it is Salazar, as Schwarting is going to round third and be held there on a strong throw from Salazar.
Yeah, way to charge that one, Shad. He came in strong and delivered the long throw. They hold the runner. Once again, the bases loaded here for the Eagles, second time in the ball game. We'll tell you that you can download the KNEO iPhone or Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club.
So Fletcher's going to have to work around a bases loaded problem right here with only 1 out, but he's facing the number 9 hitter, grounded out to second his first time up, Shoemaker. And now he's going to ground out to short. Up with it is Epler, and they get an out at second, but the throw on to Hunt is not in time. The Eagles will get their first run on a fielder's choice.
3-1, the Cardinals lead now here in the bottom of the 4th, and still runners at first and third. Fletcher got the ground ball he needed, needs one more just like it here as he deals with the top of the lineup.
Royals 0 for 1 officially. Grounded to short his first time up, and then was hit by Marshall. And first pitch swinging foul. And now Fletcher's got a chance to get out of this inning with only giving up 1. Leesman down at third, Shoemaker over at first. The 0-1 pitch to Royal is going to be fouled back to the screen, and now Fletcher can play with him just a little bit. He has a 0-2 count on the left fielder for the Eagles.
Well, he was late on his swing there. He fouled it straight back. Let's see if Fletcher wants to come right after him.
Off with the pitch went Shoemaker as that pitch is swung on and missed. Tag applied by Williams, and the inning is going to come to an end. But the Eagles come up with 1 run after 4 complete. It's Webb City 3, Joplin 1. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and the Cardinal Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
We go to the top of the fifth. Sean Hunt, first pitch swinging, fouls that back and out of play.
I could have caught that one, Tim. I just didn't have my glove. It was about 20 feet back. I was going to put my outfielder skills to work, but have to wait for another day.
The 0-1 pitch to Hunt, as he'll watch that one go by for ball one. 1 for 2 on the day with a RBI. He grounded out to second his first at bat and then singled to right back in the third. As Waghorn delivers, popped up behind second base. The second baseman didn't read that well at all, and it's going to drop to the ground for a base hit. I'm not sure if the sun, it's going to be a tough sun for that second baseman right fielder, and I'm not sure he might not have lost that in the sun.
Yeah, I thought the first baseman had the best chance at it, but he never went back. The second baseman saw the ball maybe just keep drifting on him.
And we're going to have a pinch runner here, as it looks like Andrew Elwell will come in to run here quickly for Hunt. So I might be inclined to think the Cardinals might have a stolen base here in mind, as Christian Brock will come to the plate.
Well, they're certainly not likely to ask Christian Brock to bunt here, but if you can get a steal by Elwell and get Brock to pound one in the gap, although he is going to show bunt here and then let it go. The stolen base
is successful
by Elwell. He went on first pitch there. I think that may be the old let me guard you a little bit with that bunt look from the plate by Christian Brock.
That pitch was called a strike. The 0-1 pitch from Waghorn will miss upstairs, and the count's now 1-1.
Well, Christian Brock's been paying attention. The right field line's wide open for him if he can get that outside pitch.
The 1-1 pitch from Waghorn. Off speed and outside for strike, and he's now behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Homered to left center back in the first, as the Eagles try to pick off play back at second base that I'm pretty sure only the pitcher knew about, as the second baseman had to dive back in behind the bag to knock it down. Elwell still out there now at second base.
Well, that's supposed to be the play where you be there, Mr. Second Baseman, and it was nearly thrown away.
Brock is going to hammer another one to left field, and curved foul.
Home run distance all the way down the line. He just hooked it by about maybe 10 yards.
Yeah, not by much.
And
just
he'd take another one just like it and straighten it out a bit. He knows he's got the power to have it leave the yard. Wagman has other ideas, having seen that.
And the 1-2 pitch. This time he bounces it up there, and the count evens at 2-2. Wasn't about to let him have another pitch that he could muscle up on.
Yeah, really good change of speed there, but good eye by Brock to lay off.
The 2-2 offering from Waghorn. Brock's going to pound it foul just outside the third base bag. And he'll be back up there with the 2-2 pitch again.
Even the tomahawk chop grounded foul there by Brock, you can tell has some mustard on it.
He's not getting cheated. The 2-2 pitch is once again grounded foul just outside third as Elwell was off on the pitch. They must have either thought he had a pretty good jump there to take off, because I doubt that was a called steal.
And we heard Coach Jonik say, I'll give these guys the green light as long as they do the right things and get a good read off the pitcher.
2-2 pitch once again is fouled at the plate by Brock.
He stayed alive right there. Good job to just get a bat on it. And Christian Brock, an experienced batter and good senior leader on this ball club.
The 2-2 pitch he sees here from Waghorn is an off-speed pitch drilled foul. Not by much.
Andrew Donig trying to coax it fair that time down there at third base. And Tim, if you're the third baseman, are you not guarding the line about now? I mean,
well, you would think so. I mean, he has hammered that ball down there 3 times now, and he squared that one up well. If that and missed it by, what, 6 inches maybe foul?
Yeah. Well, they are guarding the line. Of
course, now the pitcher will throw it on the outside corner. And here's a 2-2 pitch to Brock, and that's going to miss, and the count's going to run full. So it's been a good at-bat up there for Christian Brock. Seen a lot of pitches.
Yeah, he's seen close to a dozen now, and a 3-2 count. He knows he's going to get a pitch to hit here.
Salazar waits on deck as they once again turn and drive Elwell back to the second base bag. Waghorn gets a sign he likes and comes set and delivers. And Brock's going to fly this out to left field. Ball keeps carrying, but the left fielder is going to make a nice catch out there. As he falls down to one knee, Elwell will tag up and move on to third. Did I miss something there?
Well, are they going to say he trapped it?
Oh, no.
Now they...
Okay.
Brock was not sure whether it was caught or not, and waited for Troy to clarify and make sure that he called him out. Elwell down there at third now. And a chance for Salazar.
Salazar 0 for 1 on the day. And the first pitch he sees at this at-bat is outside. Nice backhand stop there by Leesman. Saves a run.
Salazar with a nice defensive play in the bottom of the fourth.
1-0 the count on Shad as he swings and dribbles that down outside third base for strike one. 1-1 the count on Salazar.
I don't know the pitch count on Wagman, but I can tell you that Christian Brock's at bat certainly increased that number.
He's at 72 right now. This would be pitch number 73 as Salazar watches it sail outside for ball 2.
Nice trap there by Leesman, the catcher, on the backhand.
That's the one thing about Elwell moving up on that. Now a wild pitch has an opportunity for him to score, and the catcher doing a good job not allowing it. As once again he backhands another pitch that bounces outside for ball 3.
And Salazar has no reason to swing at anything that isn't in the zone. Seeing a couple of unhittable pitches.
Infield half play in. Salazar is going to fist that into left field for a base hit and drive in the 4th run of the game here for the Cardinals. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good a piece of hitting that was. He just caught it on the inside of the barrel of the bat, showed his strength there, having read the pitch properly and able to just muscle it into left field and get the RBI, bringing Elwell home.
Korth up there now. He's 0 for 2, flied out to center both times. Salazar with a conservative lead over there at first right now. Korth's first pitch that he sees here, over for a strike. So the Cardinals get a run here in the 5th. They've scored twice in the 1st, once in the 3rd, once here in the 5th. as they lead 4-1. And the 0-1 pitch from Waghorn. Off with the pitch was Salazar. A ball to Korth, and Salazar, after stealing the base, overslides it, and the shortstop kept the tag on, and he will be called out.
Yeah, he had it easily, and somehow his feet took him past the bag. Maybe just faster turf than he thought it was down there, Tim, but when he tried to reach back, heads-up play by the shortstop to tag him out.
So Korth now up there with nobody on at a 1-1 count. Swung, grounded out, 2 hops to Shoemaker. Across to Howard in time, but the Cardinals come up with 1 after 4.5. It's Webb City 4, Joplin 1. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
And back here in Joplin, where the Webb City Cardinals lead the Eagles 4-1, we head now here to the bottom of the 5th. And first pitch swinging popped up. Sean Hunt will pull it in for out number 1.
Cardinals have played solid defense here this afternoon. The Eagles have loaded the bases a couple times on some walks and hit batsmen, but Cardinals allowing just the 1 run. Nice to get that run back for Fletcher as he comes to the plate here with strike 1.
So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. As we get caught up here, next pitch swung on and missed. And the count's now no balls and 2 strikes. Lawrence takes the next pitch outside, and the count's now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, Snodgrass Collision Center sponsors today's ball game.
Grounded out to Weller, up with it in plenty of time. 1 hops it over to Hunt, but picks it cleanly for out number 2.
Also, Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, Hot Mongolian Grill, Price Family Insurance and Financial Services, The Big Nickel, Sub Shop Deli in Webb City, and Roderick Insurance Agency.
And Fletcher will now face his counterpart Waghorn, who's 0 for 1 today. His first pitch grounds a foul outside third base. And no balls and 1 strike here. Quickly 2 outs in the Eagle half of the 5th inning. They let that ball lie out there as a reserve for the Cardinals. Picks it up. Fletcher has a new baseball, and the 0-1 pitch. He had a notion but laid off, but he's going to take a strike, is Waghorn, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes.
Our sponsors include Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, Brock Sheep Metal, Dairy Queen of Webb City, Express RX in Webb City, Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Myers CPA, Crowder College, ProLube Tire and Auto Center, Madison Pet Clinic, and Baker Davis Roderick CPAs.
The 1-2 pitch to Waghorn will be bounced foul at the plate. Fletcher's come in up to 34 pitches here. He's thrown 11 of them for balls, 23 for strikes, as he's one pitch away from a 1-2-3 inning. And the 1-2 offering, a swing and a miss by Waghorn, and that'll be the 1-2-3 inning that he was looking for. So after 5 complete, it is Webb City 4, Joplin 1. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
And back here in Joplin, where the Cardinals lead 4-1, we're going to pass the baton back over to Scott Boudreau, take us the rest of the way.
Thank you, Tim. You got me one run. We're looking for that magic 5 number, as we talked about in our keys today. The Cardinals' 14-2 record on the year when they score 5 or more, and it's Scholl to lead things off. It'll be Epler and Weller to follow. Here's the pitch from Wagman. Scholl check swing foul.
0 for 1 on the day with 2 stolen bases. He was hit by a pitch back in the second.
Scholl up there batting right-handed, open stance. 0-1 pitch, takes an inside pitch, tried to drive that one, but just whacked it foul down the third base line. Got another pitcher warming up in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Here comes the 0-2, and a chopper. The third baseman bid. It's in fair territory. Down to first base goes Scholl, and a late high throw. Hunter Scholl reaches first base safely. Boy, he smashed that ball. Ben did a good job just stopping it initially, but took a while to get it out of the glove and get it over to first. That'll bring in Cohen Epler, the shortstop for the Cardinals.
2 walks on the day, so he's been on base both times.
No outs here in the top of the 6th. Cardinals leading 4-1. A throw back to first. Scholl back in there safely.
Four runs on 6 hits so far for the Cardinals. They've committed 1 error.
And he shows bunt, draws the back bat, and it's ball 1 on Cohen Epler.
The Eagles have 1 run on 2 hits. They've committed 2 errors today.
Andrew Donig flashes the sign to both the batter Epler and Hunter Scholl, the base runner. He's got a lead. His right foot's in past the cutout. And he bluffs, and down the third baseline, foul. Shot by Epler. He about pulled that one down the line.
Cardinals have been out in front of the Waghorn quite a bit today, making the bend. Pretty active down there at third.
It's 1-1 the count on Cohen Epler. One out, or no outs rather, here in the top of the 6th inning. Cardinals leading 4-1. Next pitch, fouled straight back. Boy, he wanted that one, didn't he? That was a perfect pitch to hit.
Let's see if he shortens up just a little bit here and puts it in play.
He stepped out of the batter's box. Wagman with a long look at Hull at first. Now ready to bring it home out of the stretch. And this one foul tipped in the dirt.
That was the 85th pitch for Waghorn today.
It looked like he really took something off that one. Epler lucky to get a bat on it. 1-2 the count on Cohen Epler, trying to advance the runner Schull from first. Wagman brings it home. Shot into left field is a base hit. And Epler does the job. He waited patiently, got a pitch up in the zone, and looked like something off speed. He was able to just kind of guide into left field, Tim.
Yeah, he stung that, and Royal was caught in between of, do I come after it, and chose to stay back and take it on one hop, and here comes the Eagle coach out of the dugout.
Kyle Wolf, the head coach of the Eagles, will come out of the dugout. And while he does that, we'll tell you about some of our sponsors. Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency, proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945. It's located at 108 North Main in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, call 417-673-1242 or online at rodrickinsuranceagency.com. And Snodgrass Collision Center is honored to serve the area and support our local schools located at 1604 East 4th Street in Joplin. Specializes in complete body and frame repair, four-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in tonight's game.
We will have a pitching change here for the Eagles.
And while we do that, let's go ahead and take a break here. Back here in 60 seconds, you're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
off the ball game with a solid single to right center. His up there, the base is loaded. This one driven to center field, going back for it and making the catch. But Scholl will tag and come home. Epler to third on the tag as well. And I'll tell you, that was a nice play out there in center field. That one nearly over the head of Lawrence. But he got back to it and makes the catch, or we might have cleared the bases there. Mason Williams, a hard hit ball. The Cardinals score that 5th run we've been looking for.
Got number 5.
Lead it 5-1, and the batter will be Sean Hunt, first and third with 2 outs. And there goes Young, and they'll not throw as leery of the perhaps steal of home if the Cardinals had wanted to. So now 2nd and 3rd, and an 0-1 count on Sean Hunt. He's been clutch all year in these situations. He fouls this one off. He's down in the count 0-2.
Grounded to second his first time up, single to right, and then had that single to second that we believe the second baseman probably lost in the sun. But it looks like a line drive hit in the scorebook, so he's 2 for 3 on the day.
Has that right foot in the back of the batter's box, and he's ready for the 0-2 from Jasper. A little chopper to the shortstop. Comes up with it. He'll have to hurry. Hunt can't get there in time, and down go the Cardinals. They score 1. They leave 2 at the end of 5.5. It's the Cardinals 5, Joplin Eagles 1. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Welcome back to Joplin High School. We're just past the top of the hour. You're listening to 91.7 FM KNEO Neo Show Joplin. As Fletcher back on the mound for the Cardinals, the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Ben to lead things off for the Eagles. He chops one foul down the third base line.
Over 2 on the day is Ben. Reached base on an error and flied to right.
He's been busiest down there at the hot corner at third base, fielding a lot of ground balls, some foul, some right at him, and it'll be Schwarting and Leisman to follow. He fouls that one straight back, and Fletcher gets ahead in the count. 1-2 now.
So we encourage you, if you have a chance, to come out on Thursday to the Barnes Field.
1-2, and that one evens the count at 2-2. The Willard Tigers coming to town Thursday for what should be a COC Conference Championship matchup, and a swing and a miss by Bend on a dandy changeup from Fletcher to get him. And out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th for the Eagles.
Because Willard will come to town undefeated in the COC. If we can give them the loss, at least we've earned a share. They still have a couple of games that they'll have to make up. They're catching up some rainout games, so they've got a busy week ahead of them. We just that'd be our final COC game.
Number 2, Cutler, Schwarting.
Schwarting the DH in there, but before that, Coach Donig wants to visit the mound, and while he does that, we'll tell you that the Sub Shop Deli in Webb City has been serving the Webb City area for 42 years, located at 328 South Hall in Webb City. Sub Shop Deli offers menu items including a variety of subs, salads, and party trays. For call-in ordering, the phone number is 673-8946. It'll be a pitching change for the Cardinals. Third pitcher of the evening, and I'll let Tim tell you about him here in just a moment.
Well, that would be Landon Payette is going to come into the game here now. And I'm gonna guess this is all about the number of pitches that Fletcher had thrown and still being available on Thursday. So the Cardinals will make a change here with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, and importantly, they got that 5th run, so a 4-run lead as Pyatt will be sent to the plate here as I lost my first program of the evening, and I've got 1.5 innings to go, Tim, so I think I can make it. I've got a duplicate copy here. We'll see if we can make it through.
Pyatt going through his warm-up pitches here. Let's see, I don't recall him pitching on Saturday. I'll take a quick look here and see.
Kyle Wolf, the Eagles coach, looking intently down there at Pyatt's delivery.
Oh, no, I take that back. He did come into game 1 there after Battle had scored their runs. He ended up going 3 2/3 on Saturday, only giving up 2 hits, striking out 2 and walking a batter, as he was able to finish up that opening game against Battle.
He's got his final warm-up toss coming. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cardinals lead the Eagles 5-1.
Getting the lower third of the lineup here as this is batter number 6 in the Eagle lineup.
At the plate for the Eagles, designated hitter number 2.
Schwarting is 0 for 1.
Number 2.
Grounded out to third and was hit by a pitch and was able to score the only Eagle run of the day.
Pitch coming from Pyatt is a ball. The wind continues to whistle through our microphone and whistle towards left field out of the south-southwest. Next pitch is high. One thing Pyatt was told to do, and he's certainly trying to execute, is come in here and throw strikes, but he's going to have to make up for it now. A 2-0 count on Schwarting. This one shot into center field. Young will pick it up on one hop. And Schwarting waited patiently, knew that Pyatt had to come after him there, and took that ball right into center field for a hit. And the Eagles alive here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out.
Leesman unofficially know what Bass Day is. He's walked once and been hit by a pitch.
The catcher, Dom Leesman, chops one straight back.
Fouled off of Williams' mask. But
Mason Williams is taking harder hits than that on the football field. I'm pretty sure he can handle that one. 0-1 the count on Leesman. And the next pitch, dandy change that time for strike 2.
Schwarting on down there at first.
Out of the stretch is Pyatt. Schwarting with a short lead. There, 0-2 pitch. He fouls it back again. Pyatt staying stubborn with the location of these first few pitches to Dom Leesman, the catcher. 0-2 one more time. And inside, nearly hit him, but ducking out of the way was Leisman. He didn't want to take that one in the kneecap or the side of the leg, either one.
That was a fastball. That curveball, he might have stayed in there, but he wasn't going to wear that one.
1-2 the count on Leisman. Here's the next pitch. This one's kind of out of play. Beyond the faithful fans here, still a little sunshine on the folks on the first base side. A little more shade, the Cardinal fans on the third base side. Or right behind the plate. We'll do the 1-2 one more time. Still just a short lead for Schwarting down at first. One out here in the bottom of the sixth. Cardinals leading 5-1. The pitch from Pyatt. He hit him that time as he couldn't snap that one off. And now two aboard with one out. And
I believe we're going to have a pinch runner here.
Let's see what Coach Kyle Wolf wants to do. He wants to send a pinch runner to replace Leisman.
That's going to be number 19. Is going to be
Cooper
the courtesy.
Williams,
going to be the courtesy
junior.
Courtesy runner for the catcher.
Put a little more speed on the bases here with one out. And a pinch runner at second as well. Let's see. We got that'll be Landry Wilson, the junior first baseman and pitcher. So Coach Kyle Wolf putting some extra speed on, and depending on his number 8 man, Braxton Goff, to do some damage at the plate. The center fielder. Goff made a nice catch on a line drive from Mason Williams in the top of the sixth. It probably saved a run. Now Coach Luber wants to take a visit to the mound as Pyatt has not found his control here in relief of Fletcher, who relieved the starter Peyton Marshall for the Cardinals. And while he does that, we'll go ahead and take a 60-second timeout. Back here with more Cardinal baseball. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Webb City Florist and Greenhouse, 1001 South Jefferson in Webb City, is a backer of Cardinal Athletics. Serving the Webb City, Joplin, and surrounding areas, Webb City Florist and Greenhouse offers flower bouquets for all occasions, including anniversaries, birthdays, and funerals. Open Monday through Saturday. For more information, their phone number is 417-673-3780 or online at webcityflorist.com.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Welcome back to Joplin High School. Christian Brock leads things off for the Cardinals with a double down the right field line. Just took a pitch outside Tim and kind of golfed it down the line there. And once again, the right fielder having to give space there was able to stop it, or after initially started to go over his head, able to recover. And Brock down there at second with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Cardinals leading 5-1. And a shot down the left field line gets by the left fielder. Salazar on his way to second. Brock on his way home. The Cardinals lead at 6-1 on a shot that, boy, that's a no-doubter, as Salazar with a solid double. Got one up in his eyes, and he just hammered that one past the left fielder, Royal. And
yeah, Royal had a chance to take one step and jump, and it was over his head. That's how it was hit hard.
So Salazar gives the Cardinals another extra run.
That'll bring up Korth.
Korth comes to the plate now with an RBI opportunity. Cardinals with back-to-back doubles here to lead off the 7th.
He's looking for his first hit of the day.
Korth a chopper to short. And he looks at third. Salazar gets to third. And Korth will be out at first. And nice fielding there by Shoemaker. But once again, Korth does his job, gets that runner down to third. That'll bring in Hunter Scholl.
1 for 2, the run scored, 2 stolen bases on the afternoon.
And Jasper delivers a ball outside in relief of Wagman, sophomore righty for the Eagles. Salazar at third, and Scholl shot down the third base line, and Andrew Donig trying to one-hand that with his left hand.
Today's the day he might try that. Back in March when it was 40, he would let that one go in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I still think he was waving at it. I'll ask him after the game. Shot up the middle. Shortstop Shoemaker has it. The run will score. And Hunter Scholl with an RBI ground out gives the Cardinals another run.
And that run there really set up on that last ground out when Salazar was off quickly enough to advance to third and be set up to score.
Yeah, you do the smart things on the base paths, and you give yourself an opportunity.
Epler 1 for 1 with 2 walks, takes that first pitch outside for a ball.
Epler up there now with 2 outs. 2 runs have come across here in the top of the 7th. This one a single into right center field, and Epler keeps the hit streak going here as the Cardinals get their third hit of this inning.
That's the 10th hit of the game for them.
Put 2 on the board, 10th hit of the game.
Second baseman, number 8, Sam.
7-1,
the Cardinals lead it.
And way back at the beginning, we talked about the keys to the game. The first thing we did was get out early. Now we're starting to put some at bats together here, and hopefully that carries on into the remainder of the week.
And we've seen some good late inning hitting by the Cardinals. I think particularly the last couple of weeks that have helped them win some ball games. So you love everybody contributing. There's Weller's shot to second and over to Wagman at first for the out. The Eagles get the third out of the inning, but not before the Cardinals score 2. They leave 1 at the end of 6.5. It's your Webb City Cardinals 7, Joplin Eagles 1. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Scott Boudreau along with Tim Workman, Luke Taylor back at our studios as the Cardinals lead it 7-1 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Eagles' last chance. They'll send the top of the lineup up there. Royal to lead things off, followed by Swenson and then Lawrence. And the Cardinals' pitcher of record now is Mr. Pyatt. The Cardinals have used handful of pitchers here this afternoon. Started off with Peyton Marshall and gave way to Fletcher, and now Pyatt out there, and you just have a feeling that
now batting for the Eagles, the center
Cardinals
field.
looking for that.
This is all with a purpose to try to get ready for the next couple of weeks and set things up. And the first pitch is a ball high.
Cardinals looking to make that record 15-2 when they scored at least 5 or more.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch, a shot into center field. Andrew Young calling for it. Has it in left center for the out. And despite the windy conditions, the Cardinals have fielded their positions well here this afternoon.
Swenson up there 0 for 3 on today. Just popped out to the infield twice and grounded into a double play.
Second baseman Peyton Swenson up there. A shot into center field. Andrew Young moves a little closer and has it for the second out. So Pyatt in his rhythm here in his second inning of work. Had a little trouble with a hit batsman and worked his way out of it in the 6th after 2 men were aboard. And now the last chance for the Eagles with 2 outs. Lawrence, a shot into left field, just dunks in there for a little single. And Lawrence will keep the inning alive for the Eagles, and that'll get the first baseman who started as the pitcher for the Eagles this afternoon, Brock Waghorn, another chance at the plate.
That was the 4th Eagle hit of the afternoon.
And they've been scattered hits, Tim. That's what the Cardinals have done a nice job of working around some hits and some hit batsmen. First pitch to Waghorn is outside for ball 1.
The Eagles have stranded 8 today.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Cardinals leading 7-1. And the next pitch, swing and a miss. He challenged him with a fastball that time.
Good location on that pitch.
Lawrence a runner at first. Waghorn waits the next one. It's inside. Fastball 2-1. Trying to get him looking away and jam him that time. Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's skied, and first baseman Sean Hunt wants it. If he can get there, it drops. And he lost that one in the blue sky. He quit on it. I don't think Mason Williams called him off. That's a first baseman's call most of the time. Usually the pitcher is the traffic director on that one. But Waghorn will reach first base.
That'll go down as an infield single.
And
we're going to have
we get a pinch runner for Waghorn. And we'll see who that is.
It's number 21, it looks like.
Looks like that's Alejandro de la Torre, a junior outfielder. Will run for Waghorn. 2 men aboard now with 2 outs, and Pyatt's got a little work left to do, leading 7-1. And see what he wants to do now with David Bend at the plate. The pitch coming. Shot to Weller at second. Should have it. Over to Hunt for the out. And the Cardinals win at 7-1. And erase 2 Eagles on base. And a good ball game for the Cardinals. They scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, and 2 in the seventh. And they win it here this afternoon, get their 7th win in the COC, and maybe appropriately the final score is also the Cardinals' COC record, 7-1. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back with our postgame show and our visit with head coach Andrew Donig. Our postgame brought to you by Price Family Insurance and Financial Services and Crowder College. Back here in 3 minutes. You're listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Huhat Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Huhat Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Huhat's mouth-watering signature sauces. Huhat Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin. More information online at huhat.com.
Well, what kind of a man or woman should you be if you're going to be used of God?
Billy Graham.
The man God uses will have a love for his brothers and sisters in the ministry. Jesus said, "By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, and that ye have love one to another. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you." And then secondly, we're to serve one another. Jesus said, "Whosoever of you will be the chiefest shall be the servant of all." Our Lord washing the disciples' feet. We should be servants of one another. Thirdly, we're to be patient with each other. The servant of the Lord must not strive, but be gentle unto all men. Paul said in 1 Thessalonians 5, be patient with each other.
Patience, service, love. These are the qualities of a true servant of God. Learn more at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Eagles 7-1. Go through some of our box score here. The Cardinals 10 hits, Tim, a productive 10 hits to score those 7 runs. They took advantage of a couple of hit batsmen as well, and 3 base on balls from the Eagles, and they limited their Eagles to just 5 hits and just the 1 run. I thought each time they got in trouble between the 3 pitchers that were used, they were able to kind of work their way through things.
And the pitchers did what they needed to do also when they got in trouble. Got a ground ball double play. In the 6th inning, if I recall, the ground ball up the middle that all Epler had to do was pick it up and touch the bag. So, you get yourself in trouble, you can find yourself out of trouble if you can just get some ground balls right at your middle infielders and help you out.
Well, the Cardinals started off with a bang as they Mason Williams with a long base hit to left center field. Eggleston came on, and we're joined by Coach Donig here in our post-game show. Coach, I was just recapping that first inning. Get the hit by Williams. Brody Eggleston comes on to run. He steals 1 base. He gets over to third, and I had just said it's just the threat of that speed sometimes that makes things get hurried by the catcher. You guys able to take advantage, get the run, and then here comes Brock, and boy, he just used all his power and maybe a little wind help from this 20-mile-an-hour wind to get that 2-0 lead for you in the first.
Yeah, he got a hold of it pretty good, off the bat. I wasn't sure, and then it just kind of kept going. And you saw the outfielders kind of stop. So, yeah, great job. But, yeah, tremendous job by Brody. We've kind of talked to our guys about that, about got to get out and run. You got to take advantage of something, and so we did. He got to second base, and then gets to third base, and, that's just kind of how we do it. And then, you force a catcher to make a throw, and that's a kind of a high-pressure throw because if you don't put it right on the bag, that thing's into left field and you score. And so that's what we kind of been talking about throughout the year, and we've not really done it as much as I would have hoped, but it kind of shows guys if you can do that, you put pressure on people, and you'll get some easy runs that way.
You got a solid 5 1/3 out of Peyton Marshall on Saturday. Bring him back to start, and knowing he might be limited in his pitches, but you had a plan for the day and economized kind of the use of their arms. 45 pitches by him, about 40 by Fletch, and then 29 by Pyatt. Everybody gets a little piece of it. And I thought more than anything, I thought you guys defensively fielded your positions really well this afternoon. You got a lot of ground balls and turned some double play here and there, and just had to do that with the wind the way it was. You didn't need the ball in the air.
It wasn't a lot of swing and miss today, I can tell you that, on anybody's part. Not a lot of strikeouts. So, our kids showed up to play defensively. The pitching deal was not probably how we had it set up to begin the week, and that's kind of, I'll just leave it at that. So, Peyton, great job by him. He did a good job coming in on Saturday and did what we needed him to do today. We got out of him what we needed out of him. Same thing with Fletch. We got him some pitches today, and Pyatt, we've kind of been working him in there a little bit as a guy. We got to find another guy that can be reliable for us and throw strikes, which, there's days where he's really good and some days where he's not so good, but he gets in the zone and competes and does what he's supposed to and gives us a chance, and that's kind of all we ask for our guys. But yeah, Peyton, great job. Good job with Fletch. Good job with Pyatt, and, it sets us up, for our next game pretty well and beyond that.
Well, in addition to the base running, even in the last inning, tacking on those 2, anytime you can get out to an early 2 and then be that kind of team that also likes to pile it on a little bit late. Boy, Salazar's shot was as hard a hit ball as we saw all night, even as hard as the hit was by Brock that cleared the fences.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty well. He struck it off the bat pretty good. If that ball's elevated anymore, that's probably landing on their football field down there. So, but he got pretty flat with it, which is what we ask our guys to do. But yeah, we put together some good at bats. Didn't strike out a lot, moved the ball. Did some stuff offensively. Which was good for us. We haven't had a lot of games where we've had to do a lot of things, and today we got to do a few different things and put us in some good situations. So that was good to see.
Well, I love watching you down there at third base, flashing all the different signs. I know we don't have the code book, but it's okay. We still enjoy watching all the goings-ons and the guys checking the code book and making sure they're on the right page with you. And you can tell by the execution, the guys understand they've got to be focused at any given time to what you might put on.
Sometimes you feel like that's easy, given those things. And sometimes I'm yelling it 3 or 4 times because of the wind and stuff. So today I had to yell some of them a few different times. That's okay. We go through a lot of stuff. And, I'm a believer in you got to have a lot of things offensively to survive in our conference and, win games along the way. So we got a lot of things. And, heck, there's things on that list that we haven't done in 2 years. And sometimes even going back to Coach Darnell, I know he had it, and we still haven't done it. So that's okay. At some point, we work on it in practice. And, one of these days that, those things that we continue to work on will show up. But, we worked on a few things yesterday and executed them today, which was good to see from our kids.
Well, you guys were pulling the ball somewhat. I thought sooner or later we're going to squeeze one down that left field line. Brock must have hit about 10 of them down there. But
yeah, he did, including one of them went out, too.
I wanted to ask you about your self-preservation mentality. I saw you trying to field one with the bare hand there late. Was that just testing the old left-hand skills still?
It was like I was like, it's coming at me, and then at the last second I'm like, nah, I'm getting too old for that. I just need to start getting out of the way and quit trying to catch it. There's been a few times. There was one earlier this year. I'm telling you, I didn't see it. My eyesight's not as great, and I didn't really see it until it got really close to me, and the kids were saying something about standing there, getting hit, and I tried to play it off like I did it on purpose. I just didn't see it. So the other one, I kind of thought better of it at the end and just let it go. I'm too old for that. I'll probably break something, and the school will have to pay for some workers' comp claim, and I'll get in trouble. So try not to do that.
Well, a great win for you. One other comment. I know we talk about him, but the ability of Coach Steve Luber to go out there and settle these guys down. He helped Marshall, he helped Fletch in a spot, and he helped Piatt in a spot. Each time he goes out there, just the influence that he has is just special.
Yeah, there's nobody else like him. And I know I'm very partial to him. He's my uncle, but you can't. There is no amount of money in the world that I could pay someone like that to come here, with what he's done in his life, to be here with high school kids. And I hope those kids understand how fortunate they are, to be around someone like that. And even the kids that we've had here that have gone to him in the wintertime, you're like Cole Gammon, Logan Van Wy, all those guys, Cale McAllister, and all these guys, even in Southwest Missouri, there's other guys that have gone to him over the years, and I hope those kids understand, what kind of a fortunate situation they're in. But he and I are in the dugout just all the time talking about different stuff and saying different stuff to each other. Because I learn from him and always talk to him about stuff, and so it helps me too, about this and that, and even situational stuff and pitches to throw. I'll say something and he'll tell me no, and he'll say something and I'll say no, and so there's always a good back and forth. But yeah, he's great, and it's an unbelievable situation that I was able to put together with him being here, and I couldn't be any happier with it.
Well, let's talk about the upcoming weekend schedule a little bit. We want to tell folks the Willard game is on Thursday.
Yep.
Weather permitting, we're saying right now. But should that not be played Thursday, it's already a backup plan to play that game on Friday.
Yep. If the plan is play Thursday, that's when it's scheduled. But if it rains or something, we get enough rain, they have an open day. They've got a big schedule this week, like they always do, and that's awesome. So they've got Friday open. So we just said, hey, we already checked into umpires, have that all set up to go. So if we can't play Thursday, we're gonna play Friday. And then we got picked up a game on Saturday against Marshfield. It's another quality opponent that's going to come to Webb City.
That'll be a 1:00 game Saturday. Yep. And then next week, the final 2 games for the Cardinals. You go to Kickapoo on the 7th, and then back home for the final home game. That's a 4:30 start on the 9th. and that'll be against the Parkview Vikings to finish things off, and then it's off to districts.
Yeah, it's kind of a whirlwind. You start your season, you're kind of waiting forever to practice to get over, and all of a sudden you start playing games, and then one day you wake up, you're like, man, we're halfway through the year, and then all of a sudden you're at the end. So, it's been awesome. It's been great. We've had a lot of fun so far. The kids have played hard and done what we've asked them to. We've put ourselves in a real fortunate situation for Thursday's game with Willard, which is where we asked the kids to put themselves. So, we told them if you want a chance to play for the conference championship, you got to make them matter. And fortunately, we're going to have a chance, to tie for it or win it. I don't know what their score was with Branson today. It appears as though we'll have at least a chance to tie it or win it, which is where we want our kids to be at, and that's what they've done. So, and then we'll play Marshfield. They're always a quality opponent. Kickapoo, Coach Hauser is one of the best that's been around here in Southwest Missouri. He's always going to have. They beat Nixa the other night, which is awesome. Then we're going to play Parkview, and so we'll wrap it up and get ready for districts.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the victory here tonight, and we'll talk to you on Thursday. Get those arms ready, and continued success to you. Until Thursday, we'll talk to you then.
Thank you.
And that'll wrap it up here from Joplin High School as the Cardinals win it 7-1. For Tim Workman, for Luke Taylor back at our studios, you've been listening to Cardinal Baseball on the Webb City Cardinals and KNEO Sports Network. And we join our programming in progress, and we'll talk to you on Thursday. Good night.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.